Um, what's up, everybody? All right. Um, Gonna do the second part of this Are You Masculine or Are You Feminine test. I'm not gonna go over the first four talking points, just look at the other video. But talking point number 5 is Are you more concerned with appearing than being? Are you more concerned with appearing to be a certain way than actually being a certain way? Now, a lot of men are guilty of this. I've been guilty of it at times too. Appearing a certain way than being a certain way. Like, if for example you want to look rich, so you spend a lot of money on trying to look rich with your jewelry or your car or whatever the case may be, knowing that you don't really live that way. Or let's say religious dudes. You want to spend all of your time appearing to be righteous and talking righteousness without actually being that way. I saw a recent video. Master P, his son Romeo, said something about him that to where like Master P got the majority, the bulk of his earnings from whatever he accomplished through his Nickelodeon videos or whatnot. And and when I heard it, I went, and his son says that's wrong, that's not fair, blah, blah, blah. Then Master P gets on there and starts trying to talk righteous. Look, if you brokered deals to where you received the bulk of your son's earnings and he didn't, and you received all his royalties and residuals and he didn't because you brokered the contract that way, because you had access to the industry and you did the deal, look, we all understand greed and hustle. But don't start trying to talk righteousness. It looks stupid. All right. So at the end of the day, being more concerned with appearing a certain way than being a certain way is feminine in nature. Now let me tell you why it's feminine. Women are more concerned with appearances than they actually are in being. Women are more concerned with appearing to be okay than actually being okay. Women are more concerned with you thinking they got it going on than actually to have it going on. Women are more concerned with trying to appear as if everybody wants them than actually work on the qualities that it would take for men to actually want them. All right? Appearances. Are you more concerned with appearing a certain way than being a certain way? Now, to some degree, we're all guilty of this because America is so caught up in appearances that we have to have a certain amount of investment in our own appearance. But are you investing in your appearance to the detriment of you being invested in your future? Just saying. Oh, that is talking point number 5. When you do this, when you invest more in your appearance than your future, it's going to eventually lead to overcompensation. What I mean by overcompensation is when you don't have what you're supposed to have as a man, you're going to start overcompensating for not having it. There is nothing wrong with having things and having nice things. I like nice things, all right? But within limits. Within limits. All right, so when you're more concerned with appearing a certain way, you're going to do whatever it takes to try to back up your appearance. You're going to start saying overcompensatory things. You're going to start doing overcompensatory things, just like a woman. I don't need no man. I'm living my best life. Woo! That's all fake. Whenever you hear a group of women going, woo, that is the whole mating call. There is no amount of happiness that makes you go woo. That is doing things for attention, all right? That's why being more concerned with appearing than being is actually feminine. Talking point number 6. Are you content to know nothing? Content to know nothing. And what I mean by that is you have no knowledge of current events, finance, politics, nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing? Nothing? How is that possible when you have this smartphone device in your pocket that can pretty much answer any question or tell you anything that you want to know and you still know nothing? What that means is you have no interest. You're not interested in anything, which is strange to me because the natural human brain is curious. There is no limit to how much information you can put in this thing and you have no knowledge of anything. That is very strange. Very strange. I want to know, to you dudes who are content to know nothing. What do you say on a date? Like if you're dating a woman, like what do y'all talk about? I bet y'all sit on the phone and don't say nothing. And like, what do y'all talk about? No interest. Like even when it comes to movies, ain't seen nothing. What have you seen? I saw Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, All About the Benjamins, Paid in Full. You ain't seen The Avengers, Infinity War, nothing? You never seen any Academy Award winning films? Nothing? Nothing? Damn. What do you do with your phone? What, rap videos and twerking? Is that it? Like, how do you not have any interest in anything? That means that when you go into a room or you're in a situation with somebody who knows a little bit of something, you have to be quiet. This is also going to lead to you overcompensating and acting like you ain't tripping off that, like knowing something is for people who care. Those acts are old, bro. Not knowing anything and trying to overcompensate for not knowing anything by acting like you ain't tripping, it just exposes you as being a dummy today. That's it. That's it. There's no reason not to know anything. To have absolutely zero interest is feminine. Let me tell you why it's feminine. If you watch videos all the time, what is the main interest and concern of women? Men. They're talking about men, they're thinking about men, they're arguing with men, they're contradicting men, they're going against men, they're talking about what men ain't, what men are, how to get a man, how to keep a man, how to sleep with a man, how to please your man. Like, chick, do you know anything outside of that? Do you know anything about anything? You ever went on a date with a dumb girl? This chick don't know nothing about nothing. You ask her, hey, how you doing? I'm good, I'm cool. You watch movies? I ain't really watch movies. Oh, okay. You see what's going on in politics? Huh? Politics? I don't really be looking at, okay. All right. All right. What's your plans for the future? I'm gonna just be me and try to keep my bills paid. And like this thing is limitless. And if you shook your head, it's like 2 peanuts in a can. Like you don't have nothing in here. Nothing in here. Content to know nothing because the majority of your focus is put on what you care about. And it's very obvious that you don't care about anything because you don't know about anything. So I would guess if you don't know anything about anything, your main concern in life is what you're humping. And that's where all of your attention goes. It's very feminine in nature. So talking point number 6, being content to know nothing is very feminine. All of the information that you go after is validation information, validating how you feel, validating what you're going through, validating your own thought process. Have you ever heard any other thought process that was different from yours? No? You wouldn't even look at something that was a different thought process than yours, right? Right. So that means that you're not very bright. You're just content to know nothing. The last talking point of this video, talking point number 7, is huge. Huge. All right? This might be a little controversial, but I got to say it. It's very huge. Talking point number 7, being woman excusers, man condemners. And on the flip side, being man excusers, woman condemners. What do I mean by that? I mean that if you listen to these dudes talk, there are man condemners, woman excusers. Now, these are guys who get online and start talking like they're a woman and like they agree with everything that women say and that men ain't nothing and that girl, you a queen and you wonderful and you powerful and he know that he can't keep up and all of that stuff. These are the lowest form of men on social media. These are the parasites of social media. They do this to try to either get their viewing numbers higher or sell a book or sell their products or whatever they're trying to do. So they try to capitalize on a woman's being content to know nothing to their own financial gain or whatever. I call them man condemners, woman excusers. And whatever a woman does, you justify her reasons for doing it because it's good marketing for you to justify whatever women do and condemn what men do. These are the lowest forms of life on social media. These are the parasites, the Derek Jacksons of social media. On the flip side of that, we have man excusers, woman condemners. Now, in this day and age, we have a lot of men who get online and talk about women. I understand that. I'm not knocking that because a lot of things need to be brought to light because women have been getting away with too much for too long. I get it. But on the flip side, they're actually excusing what a man is doing. So they'll say, well, men want to hit. We just want to hit. You know what I'm saying? If I take you out to dinner, you know what I mean, and I pay $100 for the plate, you owe me some. Hey, oh. Hold on, horny boy. Why are you acting like this is normal male behavior? That you're running around humping horny boy. If I go on a date with somebody, the only reason I even chose to go on a date with you is to see if you had any potential for being something that I could have in the future. Just going with my only interest is in hitting. You're horny boy. Horny boy. So you'll sit there and accept anything during the date that you don't like. She can spout useless feminist rhetoric all throughout the day. You'll just sit there and accept that because your mind is only on hitting. This is not a man. But nobody calls this out. So we call these dudes woman condemners, man excusers. It ain't my fault you always trying to hit. You probably got babies all over town, bro. You probably pay a gang of money in child support and all kind of crap. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying I've never done any of these things. I have, all right? But it's not what a man is. It's not something that I would do today. It's not something I have done within the past 10, 15 years. To just want to hit. I just want to hit. Men just want to hit. We just want to hit. What the hell is that? Why are we acting like that's normal male behavior? Like all men just run around going, I want to hit, got to hit, want to hit, got to hit, want to hit something. I just got to hit something, want to hit. What a hit. You better learn how to rub one out. What's wrong with you, man? It's weird. It's weird. The reason that I call it feminine is because women talk this way. It's very rare that you'll hear a woman hold women accountable for anything they do. They blame everything they do on men. That's a very one-sided opinion, a very one-sided way of representing truth. So when men represent truth in a one-sided way, it's also very feminine because you are excusing your own behavior while condemning hers. You're excusing male behavior while condemning woman behavior when we both need to be condemned for what we've done. Otherwise, there's no improvement. There's no improvement in anything you do because you've already excused it. And there's no excuse for anything she does because you've already condemned it. You get it? Got it? All right. I'll come back and I'll do the next talking points in a minute. One.